Our food supply is in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, we are plowing under vegetable crops from coast to coast. We are euthanizing millions of chickens. We are aborting sows and burying feeder pigs. We are dumping milk by the hundreds of thousands of gallons, and now they are preparing us to depopulate the fat cattle ready to harvest because of a bottleneck created by the effects of COVID. Yesterday, the first shipment of imported beef from the country of Namibia hit the shores of the United States of America. And yet this morning, they are telling us to prepare to euthanize harvest-ready cattle. Am I the only one that sees a problem in this? It is time we get the American people back to work. It is time we get money flowing. It is time we get food on the shelves. Because if you're not concerned about this food supply problem, you better be.
It is essential that we not only protect the workforce, but that we keep our processing plants open so we can keep the food supply chain moving, or we're going to really be dealing with some significant issues going forward, not only from a food supply protein effort, but really even the cost of food as well. So we're working collaboratively and collectively to make sure that that doesn't happen. And it goes to, our producers and our farmers who have invested in feeding not only Americans but the world. And so, they show up every day as well as our food processing workers to make sure that that food supply chain continues to move, and Iowans and Americans continue to have access to protein and food going forward.
Officials here with the Minnesota Department of Health are working with meat processing plants all across the state to help them, guide them, keeping their workers safe so that they can safely reopen. Now, this all comes as reported cases of COVID-19 at the JBS plant in Worthington and the Smithfield plant in South Dakota have forced them both to close. Now, this is roughly 50% of Minnesota's capacity to process hogs, and with the reduced capacity of these plants to process meat, farmers are struggling to manage the increased number of animals and are now having to euthanize their pigs and chickens, and officials say there could be higher prices at the grocery store depending on how fast plants get back up and running.